Del 3? Uh, you are awesome. Thank you. I know. No, I don't. I suck. But thank you for thinking I'm awesome. And 2, will you go to anything like Comic Con? I have gone to Comic Con, like, once. It was not a fun time because it was packed and they sold too many tickets for that day. And it was hot in the middle of summer, but it was kind of fun. But for cons I go to consistently, that'd probably be Anime Boston. I don't know when that is this year, sometime in the spring. I forget. I already bought my ticket and cosplays, and I have a problem. And yeah, that's one con I go to consistently, like every year. I've been going for like the past 4 years. That's probably mainly the only one I go to, really, unless someone tells me to go to another one that might be close. But yeah, if I go to Anime Boston, that's the conclusion of that. What the hell does that say? The Fox Queen. Do you plan on doing music box versions of every known soundtrack in Undertale? No. Probably not. Just as many as you guys asked, which might just end up being the entire track anyway. But we'll see about that. Alright. Julia Garcia. 2 questions. What does your name mean? So, this one's a fun story. Last year, when I was in high school, I'm a weird child, like everyone who knows me. I'm just a super weird person. And me and my friend would always just text each other, like, in the middle of school, because we always, like, had the same free time to text each other, or just teachers didn't care. And our conversations are, like, the weirdest things. Like, some of them are, like, death threat rants, or, like, the most horrible things you could say to a normal person, but we're totally okay with it. Like, one of them's like, I'm gonna go jump off a building. One's like, no, I am. I'm gonna set you on fire. No, I am. It's like, it's weird. We're weird. Sometimes we just send weird stuff. It's hard to explain. We're, like, aggressive, and then we'll just send, like, I'm a potato, like, after all of this, like, ungodly, violent ranting at each other. So one of the times, I just decided, I don't know why, that I was a fish lord. And I would just say this to my friend, like, I just scream at her down the hall, I am the fish lord, lord of the sea, and stuff. And we were doing our weird texting, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna, like, put the same thing, like, I am the fish lord, in all caps. And I just typed it way too fast, and I have a bad habit of just typing things and sending them without reading them. So instead of writing, I am the fish lord in all caps, I wrote, I am the fidlot. And now, to this day, all of the friends that were in that group chat, along with this one person that I always texted weird shit to, call me Fidlot, because I just autocorrected it. I just typed that so bad, but it was so funny how it is. Like, one of my friends' entire family just refers to me as Fid because of this. So that is where my name comes from. Just some silly text thing, which is hilarious. And 2 from Julia. Did you think you would get this far? Not really. It's pretty much like, yeah, if I hit 100, woohoo! Best day ever, that's as far as this channel is ever getting. And then a month went by, and then it went, like, from 40 to, like 600 plus at this point. Even though it's, like, the 500 happy time thing. So yeah, I didn't think I would get this far. Alright. I don't even know what this one is. That's not a word. We're gonna say Symbol Guy. Symbol Guy wrote this. Have you ever studied music before you started a YouTube channel? If so, is it just structural, or were you also interested in a specific instrument? I did study music before this. I've been playing the violin since I was in 3rd grade. So I've kind of... I don't even know how long it's been now. I think it's almost like 10 years since I've been playing the violin. I'm not very good. I don't really practice regularly. But if you can pick it up and you can deal with some very pitchy notes, I could play you a little tune, maybe. But because of that, I learned how to read sheet music, and then one of my friends played the cello. I'm like, oh, it'd be cool if we did like pieces together. So I taught myself like all of the clefs because I was like, let's write orchestra music. So pretty much half self-taught and half taught in school how to do all this music stuff. Because violin and orchestra and fun times. Kitsune said, this one's in Spanish. Oh, I forget what this is. Con qué programas haces? What program do you use to make? I'm pretty sure that means what program do you use to make the music boxes? MuseScore. Yeah, I think I already said that. I use MuseScore to make all these. Okay. Diana Zamundo. How long did it take to make music boxes, and which one took longer? This can vary from song to song. I think the shortest one usually minimum takes a couple of hours. Minimum. Those are the songs that usually have a consistent repeating melody. And I can just copy paste like half of the things that I already wrote down and put them in different parts of the song or just change a little bit. Those ones take about 2 hours. Some of the longer ones can take about 5 to 8 hours. Those are the ones that are a lot more complex with a lot more parts I have to put in. Or if the song itself just has different changes in pitch, I have to just switch up what instrument's doing what, or I just have to change up the different parts. Because I try to make it sound as close to the original in tonality as possible, so I don't use the same instrument to do the entire melody or have it in the same pitch. I'll switch it around to see what sounds better, so nothing's really consistent, so it's a lot of switching around. And as for which one took the longest, Save the World is gonna definitely take that one by a landslide. I remember I started that one at like after one of my morning classes, and that was like at 11, and I carried my computer around the entire day going from place to place working on this, and I finished it at like 8 at night. So taking all the parts out where I wasn't on my computer, it was 8 hours of consistent time, and probably one of the ones I'm most proud of because it sounds awesome and I love it. People are in the background. Mecha Shadow said, how does layering work for making music box versions, and do you take requests? The layering, like I said before, I have all the different instruments, so the whole layering, it's like weird how I do it. I usually have one of the vibraphones as the bass part, and it's usually the only thing doing the bass part because I don't want the bass to overtake the melody, because the main part of a music box is the melody usually only has a melody and like a little tiny bass part in the background. So I have that, and then I have another vibraphone and a glockenspiel or an alto glockenspiel doing the melody. I might have more glockenspiels and alto glockenspiels doing the melody, depends on how many. And then I usually have the extra little instruments maybe adding a nice higher part to it, or like there's an extra part in the song that'll be playing in the background lightly or something. So it's weird. That's the major guidelines I have, is the two vibraphones are the major ones, and the glockenspiels kind of just do whatever they want. They're the wild card when I make these things. Okay, Danny Schwartz. Okay, I have a few for you. 1, how did you get into making music box versions? Because music boxes are cool. A lot of these are starting to repeat. Do you plan on creating other types of music in the future? Yes, I do. Just all of my requests have been Undertale, and that is why it's Undertale. And as like other styles, I might do orchestra again. Because I have done it in the past, and I still have some saved on my computer, and I might just put them on there. because I like doing those ones too. But mainly sticking with the music boxes, but I'd like a change in different franchise or something. I guess the music has come from, just like anything from Undertale. After I finish all of the Undertale, what time zone do you live in? Eastern, I think. And by the way, you're awesome. Yay, thank you. Another person thinks I'm awesome, even though I'm not. All right. Atomic Atom. This is a rather odd question, but can you do a music box? Okay, this is a request. I will try. I can try. I think I looked this up earlier, and I was having a hard time finding any sheet music for this song. But I will try. Jacob White. Absolutely love your music boxes. However, do you plan on trying anything else? Yeah, I'll try some other things. Like I said before, probably like stringed orchestra or something. When it comes to like horn instruments and wind wills and like percussion, I don't know much. Like the stringed instruments are definitely where I know things, and I kind of learned the glockenspiel and the vibraphone. I think I just had to play around with the noises or figure out what sounds good. I just gotta play around with it. Ronnie Raichu. Ronica the Raichu. I did it. What is your favorite music box you've worked on? For sounding really good after, I'd probably say Save the World. That was definitely one of my favorites I worked on. That's like one of my favorite, most proud of it. Another favorite would probably be Your Best Nightmare, because I got to play around with sound effects. The only reason I did that is because I found the sound effect for Omega Flowey laughing. I'm like, ooh, gotta make a song with this in it because it's scary. And I love it. Alright, last one. Ryan Malley. Hi Malley. Why don't you mount me, Minda? Because no. And thanks for, Ryan, why? Of course, Ryan. Okay. So yeah. I guess I'm all done here. Holy crap, this is 26 minutes long. That took a long time. So yeah, that's all the Q&A for this round. Hope to see you guys later, or bring in more music boxy sounds and other music stuff due in the future. Yay! Well, bye!